Welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for joining me. My name is Adrienne Duckett, and I am a spiritual care provider. In other words, I'm someone who professionally offers spiritual and emotional support to women, to men, to people of different backgrounds. But I particularly have a passion for women who often help others, pour into others so much every day without giving themselves the support they need. So I'm here to support you on your journey so that you can find more balance in your life as you meet the needs of others, whether at home or professionally. You can also take care of you as I share my personal and professional practices to give you a lifestyle where you experience calm, where you experience peace. And all of this is integrated into our faith as we talk about these issues. So let's get to it. Let's share my story, why I started all of this. So some years ago, I was working as a critical care chaplain. So I was in the hospital serving people who were in crisis, being there for family members, patients, staff. I was there as that emotional and spiritual support person. And it was intense, very intense. And I thought I was doing pretty well taking care of myself until I came to a point where I realized I wasn't. I was on a retreat, and on that retreat where we were taking care of ourselves as professionals, I realized I was almost burnt out. I can remember that day when the facilitator for the retreat had a table of postcards. And on that table, she asked us to select a postcard that reminded us of our life or we had a personal connection with. And I picked up this postcard. This is a picture of a honeybee going to a flower. And the name of the flower is called a Rocky Mountain bee plant. And I realized that this bee was teaching me something that I needed to do for myself. And that is, just as this bee is going to the flower to receive nectar, and I'm sure it does it a whole lot, right, during the day, I said to myself, I need to do this regularly. I need to return over and over again to nurturing myself, to giving myself the spiritual and emotional support that I so frequently give to others. And so that's how my journey began. So my journey began because I realized that I needed help. I needed more support. I was at a place where it felt like my mind had this constant buzz. Think about the old analog TVs and how there was like a buzz, a static that came on the screen sometimes, maybe like when the station went out or there was a bad signal. It was like just a buzzing noise, a static. And then I was overwhelmed, I was stressed, I was really almost depleted, really. And I realized, where do I go from here? I mean, I had done all the things that I knew to do. I was doing the practices, the Christian practices that I knew. I was reading my Bible, I was praying, I was fasting, I was reading Christian books. And I had my occasional massage. These were the practices I was doing when I realized I need more support. I need more to help me with life and all of its stressors. So I began exploring meditation. I began exploring guided imagery. Now, guided imagery is scientifically backed. It's a mind-body intervention that allows your mind to tell your body, hey, calm down, relax. And it has been proven to help people who have panic attacks, who have pain, to reduce the symptoms of pain and anxiety, even shortness of breath. And so as I began looking at these practices, I realized, hey, I'm going to try these out for myself. And once I realized they were working for me, I began sharing them with the nurses that I worked with. And I was so excited to hear that they also were impacted. They were receiving the benefits of these practices. And as I continue to learn about guided imagery, I learned about how it has helped patients, and it is used a lot in different types of settings in healthcare. And so I began to learn how to facilitate, how to lead patients with guided imagery. And so you'll be getting a taste of that here. I'll be sharing some of the guided imageries I've written over the years to help others, and some of them can be found on the internet as well. But I've really had a passion about guided imagery. I've spoken at conferences about it. I also have participated in a pilot research study where I worked with a research team to help patients to improve their breathing. So, we are just grateful for this journey. I am grateful to be able to be here and to talk to you about what has helped me as I have had stress in my life, as I have dealt with all kinds of things, how I can help you as well. I'm not here to point a finger because I've been there, I've done that. I continue to be intentional about the practices that I practice to support me on my journey. And so I'm here. If you're ready to make a lifestyle change where you're not always feeling like a whirlwind of needs are presented and you don't have what it takes, you don't have the support you need to respond, I want to help you to reach within you to help you with your internal resources, and also to provide those additional practices that I'm sharing. Things like breathing exercises, meditations, guided imagery, practices that deal with being in nature as well. All these things from a Christian context. All these things along with the lessons I'll share with changing things in your life to help you so that you can really experience that calm, that peace, all that you're looking for right now. So if you're ready, I'm here for you. Stay tuned to this channel. This channel is growing. This is just the first episode, but I'm going to be sharing with you how you can reach a place of calm and peace in the midst of a chaotic world, in the midst of chaos in your own life, as you deal with the needs and the demands of your life. I'm here to support you. Thank you for letting me do that. Keep watching and continue to follow me on Instagram at Adrienne Duckett Coaching. Take care now. Bye-bye. See you next time.